What's up, everybody? Welcome to another awesome episode of the Buff Nerd Podcast. I am the Buffest of the Nerds, J-Stogs. Let's go. And of course, I'm joined by my people, the host of Two Birds, One Show, Deeter.
How's it going out there?
On? Hey, and then of course, that chick down there, Lilly Chan.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, everyone? How's everyone feeling?
Great.
Good. I feel like a good night. It's nice outside and everything.
Yeah.
It is a great night here in this area. Of course, Deeter talks about filthy
Jersey.
Sports. Yeah, Jersey, filthy sports.
How to cut the grass today.
crafting.
It's so warm outside. 80
Look at
degrees.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cutting the grass. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Cutting the grass in
Yep.
Jersey.
All right, listen to this. 13-hour day. Came home, cut the grass, and then went to the gym. Wow.
Wow.
Pretty
This
impressive day.
guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy on a Wednesday, no doubt.
Well, Wednesday is my
Wednesday.
Fridays. Well, my work week's over. So that's
Okay.
pretty nice. So I figured
that's
get all the
yeah.
grass cutting out the way so I can enjoy my day off
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Let's go ahead and hate on Deeter because he has sucks. So great to hear that, Deets. Look, for all those that are watching, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Nerd Talk, yo, what's up? Hey, Shaw, good to see you. Yes, we're gonna talk nerd. We're gonna talk all kinds of stuff. But make sure that you like, subscribe, share this podcast with your friends, family, and your frenemies. Of course, you know, without the hate, we don't elevate, right? This, of course, is also brought to you by W. Hey, look, you're looking for a clean energy boost without the crash? Check out W Energy, zero sugar, no filters, no jitters, whether you're in the gym, gaming, right? Or grinding through your day. Yeah, I do that. W gives you the focus and energy you need with all natural ingredients. They've got something for everyone. Use the code Big Game, all one word, just like Tribe Called Quest, right? For a discount and experience clean, smooth energy. W, no crash, just performance.
Big game.
That's
Big
game.
Lord.
Don't steal her tablet. Don't put it out there. But it's good to see you all anyway.
Yeah, but it could have been like, hey, there's a big game off the start.
Right.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And
man.
hey, don't come in here talking about my sound effects. They are pew, 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 fantastic. Okay. It's the
Lord.
Buff Nerd Podcast. We can do that here. You come with your own sound effects. We don't have fancy soundboards like you do on the other podcasts on BGSE Network, where sports and entertainment collide. Man. So we got a lot to get to. And we don't have a lot of time, but we don't. So let's get into it. WrestleMania 41 happened. Okay, it happened. It was a 3-night event, realistically 3 nights, but the real main cards were on Saturday and Sunday. Let's start off with the first main event. Now, let me say this. I don't like that they have main events in the first match. Let me just start off with that.
Yeah.
Man, I do.
I
I like a good match. I like a good match in the beginning. That starts the pace.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Here's the okay. So if you're not familiar with what's going on, we're talking about for the Undisputed World Championship, right, on the men's division, Gunther versus Jey Uso was the very first match Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have pushed that one back. That
Yes,
was a
They
big
definitely
event that
should've.
that was a big event. They could have put like the women's world championship or tag team
Absolutely. Or the
championship.
tag.
Yeah.
Tag there.
Yeah.
Put the
and then
women's tag.
maybe put Gunther in the middle or something like that. Gunther and Jey's.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Jey Uso, so I was just like, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeet. Y'all are just
No,
haters, man. Y'all are haters. Haters.
Oh man,
Y'all hating on my man, and I can't stand for it.
Hey, 2 words.
dude, Gunther's huge,
Six
man. There's no
letters.
way
Yeah, he
he's
is
beating
huge.
Gunther.
And he should not
He
be
is.
flying like that either, because he looks like a. It just It just looks wrong. It just looks
Jey Uso comes away with the title. Now, look, everyone had to know he was going to win. We
Yeah, he was
all
gonna
had to
win.
know
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Gunther had the belt for a very long time, actually, in wrestling terms, right? He had it for 6 months, 7 months? I don't know.
About a year,
He's had it for a
right?
while.
Didn't he?
I was going to say,
He
yeah,
won it last WrestleMania, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think he lost it to anybody.
right. And you know what? To be honest
be
with you,
wrong.
Gunther is just not that guy. Okay, he's just not. He's
Now, you
know-
know what? It was Seth, right? Seth lost the belt to Damian Priest and all that whole McIntyre
I
crap.
didn't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
and then
That was
Gunther
bad.
got the belt, I think, off of Damian Priest. So maybe 7 months, 7, 8 months, something like that. But he had it for
Yeah.
a while.
He had it for a while. Now, here's the thing, though. It's all about, and Deeter, you speak to this. It's about heat. Who has the most heat
Exactly.
at that point?
Gunther had
The
none.
reality is
Gunther had none.
Jey Uso has all the heat.
Yeah, he's the most popular guy. The
Yeah,
whole crowd goes nuts with the whole.
yeah, absolutely.
Stuff.
Appreciate the light. Whether you love the yeet or you hate the yeet. 6 letters,
has-
2
he has-
words. No yeet. That's what I say to it. Okay?
He has aura,
no yeet.
and you know what? It's great. It's great. He has so much aura. It's crazy. It's
You gotta
crazy.
You got to respect him that like he's good with the kids. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? He goes down the line, he slaps the kids' hands and all,
Yeah.
and he had like the one kid next to him doing it all.
Yeah.
I respect that. I get that. I mean, you need that in WWE, so I
You
get
do.
it.
You do, especially for the men's division, because let's be honest, it's not a good division.
Mm-mm.
It's not a good division.
That's not
So-
why I started watching it, if I'm being honest.
Well, we know why you started watching it.
Well, yes, but it was for the men's division. So you know.
So, I mean, look, I'm glad that Jey Uso actually has it. He does bring some excitement, I guess. Some heat
It was a
to
good
Go ahead,
match,
Jeter.
and then, he got it through. I mean, Gunther's a good wrestler too, but
Yeah.
we didn't talk about the very first thing that happened, right? Was it Stone Cold that came out and crashed into the barrier on the 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
That was Sunday.
It was Sunday. Oh man, that was so great though. That was the best part of
That was
WrestleMania right there.
The
Just
whole
ran right
room-
into the barrier,
the
man.
whole room
The-
went silent. All you could hear was ooh.
Yeah, the people next to him were like,
Yeah. Apparently, some female was like, "Oh my god, he hit me." He's like, "No, he didn't hit you."
but there's a video even before he got out there because they were playing his music and it was like a while before he got out. He missed the ramp. He totally
Yeah.
flew past the ramp and he had to backtrack. Oh man, God, that was great.
Whew.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, big dog. We're gonna do that, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna tell you what it's like though. Gunther having the belt is like when Honky Tonk Man had the belt. If you remember that,
Yeah.
which you probably
That's pretty
don't,
good.
it's like,
He was a big dude though. He was a big dude,
He's
you
a
know,
big
the
guy. He
honky
was a
tonk.
big guy.
But yeah, everybody's just like, who the hell is this honky tonk guy? You know what I mean? Like everybody, yeah, okay.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, so to me,
Oh my God.
that's Gunther. He's the honky tonk. He's the new version of the honky tonk man. So there you go. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else, really happened that Saturday night that we're like, oh wow. I'm supposed to have this all pulled up. Deeter, I know you have it.
I got it. Yeah, we have let's see. Jey Uso, Gunther, that's right. And then it was New Day versus the War Raiders, which is like, I don't know. Yeah.
Again, start the show off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Start it off with that.
Yeah.
I think I don't care for the War Raiders. I don't think anybody does, but they're
No.
big guys. And
Yeah.
New Day, everybody hates New Day now, and you give them the belts. I don't know what's going on with that. It's
I think that's good though.
yeah,
All the good guys can't have the belts.
okay.
All the
And
fans,
it's
all
just
the
like, this
faces
is
can
like
have it.
this is like their 14th time having it or some crazy
Yeah.
number, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just, that I just need him to wear a shirt. I really need.
Daddy hates
Really
when Kofi is not wearing a shirt.
Have you seen
Hates
his kid's chest? Have you
Hates
seen
Yeah,
it?
he's got like a bubble or something. Like, what is that thing, dude?
Like it
It's
curves
weird. Ooh, yeah, it's weird.
Somebody
Yeah,
said
he
he
has
got
like a
hit with
twin.
something. I don't know if it was like a shoulder, a chair, or whatever. But
Yeah.
It's a joke that he got. I can't remember who it was, but somebody big smacked him in the chest. Maybe it was Brock Lesnar or something. Smacked him in the chest and apparently he caved his chest in. That's not true, but I think he has like a torn pectoral muscle or something like
Yeah,
that.
so I can see something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You had Jake Cargill defeated Naomi, right?
which we
Yeah.
knew was gonna.
Yeah, we knew it was
yeah,
gonna happen.
you have to
Yeah.
have that. Yeah, you have to have that. I'm just waiting on Jade and Bianca to either tag or
Nah.
face each other
Or
with
face each
Rhea
other,
Ripley. Like I need that. Like I want big, strong. That's what I want. That's what I need to see. Okay, that's what I need to see. What was next?
A good match was Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Both good wrestlers in my book. I like them. And I think Fatu
Jacob's
got the belt
good.
that night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob's
He's a big
good.
guy, man. He jumps around.
Yeah.
The same thing with LA Knight, man. He gets on that top ring pretty easy, for big as he is. Oh, and here's the best match of the night. LA Grande
I knew
Americano
it was
defeats Red Phoenix. Oh my God. Oh man.
I
El
would have
Grande
thought.
Americano.
I would have
So
thought
good.
you would have been a big Phoenix guy, right?
I
Phoenix
do
guy.
like Ray Phoenix, but
I'm saying-
this whole character thing cracks me up because they do like this whole backstory, like movie of it and
Videos are
everything.
crazy.
It's so good, dude. And then like stuff in the plate,
Oh,
plate in his mask. What's that gonna do? Really? What a loaded mask. You know what I mean? It's just the silliest stuff that makes me laugh, man.
I'm just glad that both Pinta and his little brother were at WrestleMania. That's it.
Yeah, that's
all I
cool.
gotta say.
That is pretty cool.
On their not even being
First
there
year
for
in.
a year.
Yeah,
They
not
haven't
even a
been
year.
there for a year. And they've
That's
already been
awesome.
to WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Well,
Phoenix
that just goes to
came
show
in.
you how WWE acknowledges talent from AEW. Yeah. See?
You want to say acknowledged, but I would say depleted, scrounging for,
They're
looking
talented
for.
wrestlers.
That was okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. Look, I haven't seen Phoenix because again we were a little late getting to the first part.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
that's the whole thing. But we saw what we needed to see.
Well,
But go ahead.
well.
Phoenix got defeated by.
He just came into a WWE like maybe a month ago. Yeah, I think he only had maybe
Exactly.
1 or 2 matches. So
Yeah.
you can't really just give him WrestleMania win.
No. So who was after that one?
All right, we have the women's championship. Tiffany Stratton defeats Charlotte Flair, which is great. I can't stand Charlotte Flair. She needs to
Grandma
retire.
and granddaughter. Grandma
Yeah,
and
man.
granddaughter.
She's brutal on the microphone. Brutal. It's
Who?
no good.
Who?
Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair. Yeah,
Dieter. Please,
Mm-mm.
Lord. Dieter.
so bad.
Dieter. No, she's not. 'Cause what is she talking
Doesn't
about?
make any sense,
No,
man.
this whole Ludwig Kaiser thing, that was trash. All of it. Trash. Trash.
It was an okay match. My problem is that you had a lot of misses,
Yeah,
and not enough selling, or I don't know. It's just like you had a lot of blonde hair. It's just kind of like okay,
blonde and pink. It's just all.
Yeah, I couldn't really. If it wasn't for the knee brace, I wouldn't have told you who was wrestling who.
Yeah.
well, I mean, the one that looked like Skeletor was Charlotte Flair, and at least like Tiffy's got some meat to her or whatever.
Got some meat to it,
Charlotte's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
skin and bone, dude.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, she did that. She did Stephanie's move, and I was like, no, you
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. You
Yeah.
shouldn't do that at all, actually.
Yeah.
The main event was Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk, and that was a surprise, man.
It was. It was. Yeah.
Were you surprised? I wasn't surprised.
I
was, because, dude, Oh God, what's his name? I can't think. Who's the manager?
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman, man. I that came out of nowhere. He gave the low blows out the two of them. I was like,
I was
Yeah.
like 50-50 on it. I was 50-50. Like, I didn't want him to do it, but I knew he was going to do it. Because I always say, never trust somebody with those genetics. I'm not going to say hairstyle. I'm not going to say haircuts. Genetics. If your genetics
That's
make you
cold.
turn out like that, don't
That's
trust
rough.
it.
That's cool. There's a lot of people that have those genetics. Okay?
Well,
so
Paul Heyman ain't doing y'all no favors, so.
wow, deep.
But, yeah,
God,
yeah. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah.
God.
I got a beard. It's all right. I don't have the whole Paul Heyman going.
Okay,
There you
so-
go.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense.
Oh, here we go.
It makes a lot of
Backtrack.
It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, that's good. But he was with Roman Reigns for a long time. Yeah, I didn't see him flip it on him. And then his whole I'm CM Punk's best friend, all that crap. I didn't see him flipping on him. I thought I definitely didn't see him going with Seth Rollins because I mean I can't stand Seth Rollins. He's all right, but Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, but so here's the thing though, and Seth alluded to this, right? That whole time kind of leading up to it, like, hey, who's the future of WWE? And who can really lead them into the future? And the reality is it's not CM Punk. We can all agree to that. I think
he had the hype. I think the crowd loves him. I mean,
yeah, but he's not like.
But there's a reason why he's never really main evented, and there's a reason why he's never really been put over to that point. You know what I mean?
He had the championship belt way back when and everything. I don't think he ever main event at WrestleMania. That's what was a huge thing. But other pay-per-views, I'm sure he has.
But I mean, I think that goes to show you, and that's a huge thing. You have to. It's like, look, you're a great player, you're a great this, you're great that, but if you never show up in the biggest event of the year,
that's true.
How great are you?
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, so, and especially if you don't main event it. I mean, he's not a jobber. I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not saying he's not a great wrestler, a great personality, whatever.
He tosses people up like nothing, man. Puts that go to sleep, that move on him. I'm like, holy crap. I can't believe how he does that to like Roman Reigns and some of these big guys. It's like, holy man, that's pretty slick move.
I get that. But, you know, again, just being to go from promotion to promotion to promotion, right? It kind of goes back to, okay, what is it about this guy that can't seem to stick with or be in the main guy in those promotions for, you know, I won't say a while, but for a good amount of time. And that's my question. So that's why I was like, CM Punk is not it. Roman had his time, but if you look at it, Jay has obviously surpassed him.
What? Jay surpassed him now? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Jay's got more of the hype now, but Roman, man, everybody loves Roman, dude.
But he keeps taking all these vacations, so.
That was it. He took off a lot. He
keeps getting tanner and tanner when he comes back. I'm just like, bro, you can't keep taking all these vacations. It's crazy.
Hey, it's fun in Samoa wherever he is. So, but yeah, he's not there. Seth freaking Rollins, as much as we hate him, is there.
Day in and day out. Day in and out.
Yeah, so to me it was like, all right, well, he's gonna get that. And he did. So I don't like Paul Heyman. I just need him to go away. Except for when he roasts Pat McAfee. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
And he did roast him. If you haven't seen it, just look it up. It is It's about like 10 minutes of Paul Heyman just going in on Pat McAfee. And here's the thing. Pat says nothing. He's I love it. I love it. All right, so
Pat McAfee got lit up Monday night, dude.
Oh,
by,
man.
yeah, he did. And we're
Ooh.
gonna talk about that. So let's get to Sunday, second night, first match out the gate. What we got?
Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca.
Again, if this is supposed to be a top billing main event, why is it at the beginning? I get it. You want to pop, you want to start the show off with a big bang. Got it. But World Championship, what are we doing here? All right. So out of all of this, I thought it was a good match.
I did too.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually a really good match.
I did too.
It had a lot of everything. It was kind of weird though. In these three ways, in these triple threats, and even these fatal four ways, you have like two wrestlers and the other one is gone. And
Yeah,
then,
they do that on purpose. You know what I mean?
I
If
know.
you go to an event, you'll see like the other wrestler just hiding on the side of the ring.
Yeah.
They'll be like laying there for a while.
Yeah.
And
and
then
then pop
you'll
up
see when
and-
they do like those double events, they work like so hard to get this
Mhm.
move off that everybody's in on it, you know?
yeah. So all right. So Lilly Chan, this is your girl, Rhea Ripley. She's in it again. Tell me, take me through what you're seeing, what you're feeling on this.
So I just want to say, when she, everybody's outfit was cute. Io always wearing what she always gonna wear, tripping up on her cape, obviously.
Yeah,
Bianca, she looked like Belle if she was a wrestler. Okay, cute, whatever. Okay. Rhea. So when Rhea comes out, I'm seeing this and I was like, I'm seeing her look, right? She ditches the black lipstick as we saw, and her
Thank
headpiece
God.
looked really familiar to me. And I did some more research. Her outfit was based on the Batman Who Laughs, which, if I'm sure y'all know, but for people who don't know, is this one version of Batman who's he just kills everybody, like no hesitation. He'll invite people to the like Batcave or whatever and just kill them. He's one of my favorite Batman because I think he's cool and I like his costume. But she was the Batman Who Laughed, which was probably my favorite Easter egg. But overall, I thought the match was good. Yes, she didn't win, but we knew that. I knew that. I was okay with that. I knew Bianca wasn't going to win. I knew Io was going to win. But
I thought Bianca was going to win.
no.
I really did.
No.
I think Io's just going to get her a little time to shine, and then it's going to be switched over. But she's
Jay.
really good with all the kids and all that. When she comes down, she slaps her hands and all that stuff. She's pretty neat.
Io's
But,
parents were there. Her parents
Yeah, that's
were
cool
there.
too.
Yeah, her mama.
Her mom was there.
Now, that's a nice little fortune cookie right there, buddy. And yes, it's Chinese, but all right. But yeah.
But Rhea had the belt for a while until like Liv got it off of her, and before Rhea had the belt, Bianca had the belt for a while. So it was just it was going to go this way.
Mm-hmm. And like
It's
they kept
time.
pushing her in the face, and they kind of
Putting her down.
Yeah. So
I like the mushes. Those were good to me.
I
But
mean, they're great.
I'm just waiting for Jade. I'm glad to see Jade came back even with the nip slip. It was nice. Hello. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Lash to come on out to bring it up. Where you at, Lash? Where you at?
They ain't gonna push her.
I know, but they need to. They need to. They need to push her, but they won't. But we'll talk about who they are going to push about this in a little bit. She made her debut Monday. So let's keep moving. Yes.
All right.
Let's keep moving. So after the Women World Champion retained, that's how she says it.
It is.
Is that Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest in the Sin City Street Fight?
That was kind of anticlimactic. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't remember that too much, man.
You know why you don't? Because it was bad.
It was bathroom. It was a bathroom. It was a bathroom.
It's a
match.
bathroom
Was that
match.
what it was? No, really? Okay,
It was
that
a
was.
bathroom match.
That's
I don't
when
know
you get up and
why-
go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, right. That's probably what it was. But yeah, every time Damien's in a pay-per-view match, it's a street fight. Like when he was in
The one with Finn Balor.
Puerto Rico, he was in a street fight with that singer Bad Bunny
Oh
or something
yeah.
like that. It's always a street fight with Damian Priest, and I don't get it. Okay,
I'm not
Like,
trying to
oh,
get
too.
canceled, but it's probably because he's from Puerto Rico. It's them, not me. I didn't write
man.
that.
Oh,
You should
Wow.
put him in a non-street fight. Just because he's from Puerto Rico does not mean a street fight in Puerto Rico. Like they don't wrestle, they just street fight in Puerto Rico.
Oh, man, dude.
Come on, man.
oh gosh.
Give the guy a chance.
It was very interesting.
I'm just saying. You made the
Oh,
point
man.
too. Every time he's on pay-per-view, it's a
It's
street fight.
man. He's
It's
always
so
got to break
sad
out the
because
trash cans and the kendo sticks. I don't know about you, but I never use that in a street fight. Where the hell you get the kendo stick at?
I'll be doing it so dirty.
I keep it in my backpack.
I'll do them so dirty. I love doing it.
I have an umbrella
Oh my god!
and a kendo stick, and I just walk around with it all day long.
Hilarious, dude. That's great.
And
They
then
be
if
doing
I'm
my
in my truck,
buddies.
I have 2 trash cans in the
Justice
bed
for
of my truck.
Damien. Justice
Brand
for
new
Damien.
aluminum trash cans that I can just throw at
I don't even
somebody.
have the trash cans. They just have the trash can lids. The lids and the kendo stick. I use it as a sword of the shield, and I go to town.
Oh my gosh.
So stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
dirty.
I don't know,
Dirty.
dude. Oh,
Don't
right, so-
forget, you got to have a table in the street fight because
Right.
without a table,
right.
and
You know,
it's
young
not a
stable.
street fight.
Ladders, right.
Ladders, barbed wire bats.
Yeah. See, at least AEW, they'll have it in the parking garage where some cars is such. You know, hit throw people on the car.
There
Okay,
you go.
that makes sense. Right. All right, so
AEW.
next one.
Ooh.
All right, we got something to say about AEW? Let's
No,
hear this.
it's just like, listen, I saw that one video with Edge and whoever, and him falling on that thing that looked like a grill brush with spikes. I was like, ooh, no.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah,
no.
that was
That's all I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Deeter. I wasn't gonna say anything
It was
else.
pretty rough.
Listen.
The craziest thing I seen was
Okay.
like Moxley had a pack of skewers, like meat skewers, and they were stuck on the top of his head, and it was like a porcupine coming out of it. I was like,
Oh.
wow, that's pretty rough.
He said, "Wow, wow." That's all you
That
say.
was
Wow.
that was crazy, dude. That was
That's
crazy.
pretty rough. Whoa.
So we have a great match next. Is the International Championship with Finn Balor, Penta, Braun Breaker, and Dominic Mysterio. I didn't. Yeah,
I
I do
don't know
like
why he
Penta.
won. Why he win? Oh my gosh.
Dominic won.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
No.
Dirty Dom.
No.
He
Dirty
needed some
Dom,
gold. He needed
No,
some
he
gold.
didn't.
It's been a
No,
while.
he didn't. He needed to get
Yeah,
his butt
man.
whooped. He needed to get his
Nah.
butt whooped.
It was awesome.
Butt whooped.
He did the frog splash on what was it?
That's
On
all he
Penta
did.
and
And Finn
and
Balor.
Balor. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that was great.
That's
Yeah.
all.
So
That was the only
That's
move.
sometimes
The
all you
real
need to
move
do.
he could do.
Let
And
the
we
other
also
guys
saw-
fight and just finish it off at the end. Yeah, I mean that's a
And
dirty
we
Dom
also-
way.
well, we also saw the coming back of the what's his name? The guy from Judgment Day that was gone for a while.
Oh, right, the big head guy.
Oh, JD.
Oh,
Yeah,
JD Dutton, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
he comes back and helps him out.
Huge
and
head,
hey,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Finn may be out.
He
Yeah,
gonna get kicked out. He gonna get kicked
he's
out.
gonna get kicked out.
Or he's
I
gonna
don't know.
distance himself because you saw it like
You saw a little bit, but
You
he
see
was
a
happy
boy.
to see JD back. He was happy because that's his boy. Yeah, he helped train him and everything coming up, and
Yeah.
So,
But putting Dom over Finn,
yeah,
Which
hey man, as long as they got the gold, back to Judgment Day. But you do know, right? Finn Balor's probably going to wrestle Dom for that belt.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that down the
absolutely.
road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely. I have to ask this question. I already know the answer down there. I already know what Lily is going to say. But Carlito, what's the deal? How do we feel about Carlito?
Hey,
Carlito's been getting a lot of FaceTime here.
hey, I'm sorry. I don't like
Why?
when people spit. Spit is
Oh.
nasty. And you
Yeah,
you taking a bite of an apple and spitting it in my face. Now I know that this is fake, but
This
we
is an
can fight
apple.
for real. I'm
This
not.
is an apple.
No.
yeah. At least it's an apple.
It's
It's not
just
like
an
yeah,
apple. Okay.
yeah.
It's
How
not
about I do
fire.
it to you? How about I do it to you? I'll get it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
Well,
find
it's
okay.
better than like regular spit. Yeah. I'll
No,
take
it's
some apple
worse.
bits or
It's
something.
Get some
worse.
fiber.
It's
Yeah,
worse.
get some
Like,
fiber.
And like
You
if
get
it
some
gets
fiber in your life,
like,
you
oh
know?
god, no.
Well, I tell you
Well-
what, you can spit an apple in my face, you just rip your lips off.
Well, back in the day,
That's what I'll do
Mr. Perfect
to Carlito.
would spit out
Oh,
his
yeah.
gum
It's gum.
and slap the gum out into the crowd. I used to love that, dude. So
Ugh.
good.
Ugh.
MJF,
Good stuff.
MJF is a great wrestler at AEW. He just takes it and just tosses it to the crowd.
I don't do spit. I don't do spit. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Oh
It
man.
is a little gross. I'm happy to see
Little.
Carlito back because I always thought he was a decent wrestler back then, and now he's
Mhm.
like 50 and he's still jacked. He's huge,
He
man.
is, Jack. He is.
But-
But yeah, I'm
I don't-
kind of over him.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to use him as a wrestler. He's always going to be like a side gimmick type of thing for.
Yeah.
But
Keep him in the
He-
back.
it's-
Keep him in the back. Or you can get rid of him and push somebody else from NXT and or AEW or AEW.
There's only one person in AEW, but let's keep it moving. Who else you got? It's really one.
But it was neat to see Dom beat Breaker and Finn and Penta.
Let me tell you something.
Three good
Breaker
wrestlers,
is
man.
my guy.
He's
He
awesome.
is my
He's
guy.
awesome.
I love
I liked
love
him,
Breaker.
but he is my guy now. So yes,
He was
all the
always
way.
nuts, dude. When he wrestled
Oh,
with NXT, he was killing people left and right, man.
I loved his costume because it paid homage to his dad. And I love that in both parts of it. So yeah, I loved it. All right, what was
All
next?
Was it the tag team?
Logan Paul, AJ Styles, right?
Yeah.
Bathroom.
Yes.
Bathroom.
Logan
Me,
Paul's
at least.
awesome, man.
For me. That's right.
He's starting to lean into his heel character, but I really feel like he needs to lean more into it. If he does, I think he'll generate even more heat, which some may say, how can you do that? Because people already boo him every time before he even picks up the mic. But he's got to lean into it.
He's one of those heels that he doesn't have to wrestle all the time. You come out, people will boo the shit out of him. And he's so busy with everything else. There's no reason to have him on like all the time. Bring him on for the big pay-per-views. Then that's it, man.
Or here's an idea. Don't bring him on at all.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
That's like,
Dude,
he's an awesome wrestler. And AJ is great too. So that you see that move, the AJ splash, like where he hangs the dude upside down and just like falls on him. That's a popular move. A lot of guys in AEW do it too, and they still call it that because he used to come from AEW, and he did that there. So
I mean, but here's the problem with AJ, man. In my opinion, his mic work needs help.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah,
his mic work needs
every time he's talking to King Cross, I'm just like, can he be over? Like,
I don't know what they're doing with Cross either, man. Like, what are they doing with this guy? He's just around. His wife is smoking hot.
Yes, she's nice.
Scarlett,
Scarlett,
Damn.
Thumbs up here, but his mic work it's not good, and I think that's why he's not being, put over. Is just the fact that
he's an older guy. He's been around a while. He had his time. He had a retirement match with Cody Rhodes. I don't know if you remember back a little while. He was supposed to retire or something like that, but he came back after 7 months. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Retirement.
Logan Paul needed somebody good to wrestle, and that was pretty good because AJ just wrestled Cody not too long ago, so he's a big guy. But
yeah.
I don't know where they're going to go with Logan after this, though. Like, who are you going to put in front of him?
Well, you know who you put in front of him? Dirty Dom. Let him go for Intercontinental. Yeah.
That's the bathroom.
Yeah, you could do that. He had the US. He had the US belt. He had the US belt when he was fighting against LA Knight and such, right? He had the US belt for a while.
You talking about Paul?
So, yeah, Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The next natural progression is you can say you hate. And I didn't say no, but you're asking what's next. Well, what's next?
He can wrestle and hopefully like the Judgment Day get involved. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
I can see
and
that.
they can try to recruit him, or he can whatever it is.
Yeah.
But there has to be something between them.
Okay. Yeah, you're true. That's true.
There you go.
All right. Let's move on to Women's Tag Team Championship. Liv Morgan and Raquel, who are great. And then they got to wrestle Lyra Valkyrie, who's a good coming up wrestler. And she's always like almost losing her top. So that's always interesting. And
but those feathers. Oh,
yeah, too much with the feathers.
Oh my God.
And the one girl I cannot stand as a wrestler, the man, Becky Lynch. I cannot stand her. Oh my God. That voice is so bad.
Wow.
She's so cool because I'm the man. It's like, oh God, really? That's your act? And like, and the thing that happened with her and Valkyrie on Monday night, like, it's like, oh, you came back to help her because that's your protege, and then you stab her in the back. Nothing ever makes sense with that lady. That's what I'm saying. Nothing ever makes sense with her. They bring her in, and they're just like,
they make a great couple. That's for sure.
What's up?
I said that's why Seth Rollins and her are married. They make a great odd couple. Right, for sure.
They're both strange. Yes.
We're going to talk about Raw, but I didn't. They won, and so I was like, okay, cool, great. We can move on from Liv and Dominique, and we can just make whatever.
Well, I figure we could like just cruise through Raw because we're bringing it in here and there because it kind of goes hand in hand. John Cena and Cody Rhodes what?
We didn't talk about Randy Orton and
John
and Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry.
Oh, right.
His name, and he appears.
That was so bad, dude. Oh man, dude. He got destroyed.
Bro, that was a great match. I think that was one of my favorites. I'm sorry.
That was one of my favorites. I love his. We actually went back and saw the music video.
Twice.
Yeah.
And he put twice.
So bad.
It's so catchy. It's so
catchy.
I started
he's a NXT guy. He came off for NXT.
Yeah. Like I think I may have to get his shirt, dude. I think I may have to get a job.
Okay, oh my God, dude.
That's a little far.
No, I'm say his name.
God, dude.
He appears.
Wow.
Dude, that RKO was so brutal, dude.
Oh, it was vicious.
It was just like,
it was vicious.
Took his head off.
I was waiting for it. That was my favorite part.
It was vicious, but I loved it. Joe Hendry. Sorry, Joe Hendry. It's my guy.
Joe Hendry.
It's my guy. Say his name, and he appears. I believe Joe Hendry.
Randy Orton won that match. That's for sure.
I literally like this whole match. Like the whole match was my favorite. But I keep saying this, but like another favorite part of mine was when Joe Hendry went to choke him, and he was just like looking around. Oh my gosh, that whole match was just gold. It was gold.
Oh my gosh, it was great. It was great. My face, it hurts because I believe in Joe Hendry.
And then we had the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, WWE's got such bad music. Such bad music.
What are you talking about? Look, it's
Seth Rollins. Whoa, whoa. I don't even know, man. It's just so bad, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like so bad.
yeah. But look, I knew the match was going to end the way it was. I knew this. I knew Cena had to win. He had to win.
Yeah.
If I'm being
for
honest,
a lot of reasons.
if I'm being 100,
Why would you want to do that now?
Anyway, if I was being 100%, 110% honest, I'm glad John Cena won. I'm glad he won.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because, listen, it's
Okay.
his last hurrah.
Yes.
Last hurrah. He
Yes.
finally has achieved the heel, right?
Yes. Yes.
I liked when he came out that all black screen, which is John Cena. I thought that was funny. But and you know me, I like chaos. I like a little, mischievousness. I like it. So I like that he won. And also I wanted to know these secrets. I wanted to know the secrets. What's going on? So I'm glad he won. You can say whatever you want. I'm glad he won. That's it.
Yeah.
It's funny him as a heel. He just puts down the whole crowd. I do like that.
I love that. That's my favorite part. I love
Very
that.
good.
But I mean,
people.
we had to know that was coming because over the years, and he talked about this, where people, when they changed up his song, and said, John Cena sucks. Cena sucks. I mean, they John Cena sucks.
Yeah.
John Cena sucks.
Yeah. That's pretty funny shit.
He's like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay. I mean, why is he not a heel now? And he wasn't. He was like, kind of catchy. Nah. Now you can say what you want to say.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm here for it all. Glad he turned heel. This is going to make it better for the business. Hopefully for him as well. But he takes the belt. Cody Rhodes, he'll be there. That's fine. But they need a new belt anyway. It's time to get a new belt.
I think Cody's going to probably take a little break because,
Probably.
I mean, he had the belt for a while, and it's just how it goes. Yeah. But the one thing I don't like about John Cena is when he comes out and he doesn't say nothing. He just sits there, and it's just like, come on, man. We already had listened to all these other people's songs and crap. Like, let's get this moving a little bit. It's such, like, drawn out,
But Dieter, this is why you go. You go to the shows so you can yell out and sing with your brethren and sister and all this stupid stuff. Cody Rhodes. So you can do that with all. He's letting you do all that stupid stuff. So we viewers at home can sit here and say, "Oh my God, when is this over? When is this over?
When are they going to wrestle? Is this wrestling? What am I watching here?
This is sing along.
I feel like they should have like a holiday special where it is a sing along.
Absolutely not.
I think they should.
They did that in Europe. It's over. We're back in the US where we don't sing. The crowd don't sing like that.
I don't know. We might try to outdo Europe. You don't know. We might try to outdo them.
We're Americans. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. We're only up against ourselves. We're our own competition.
Okay.
That's why we're the best.
So everybody feels pretty good about John Cena winning, right?
Yeah.
It had to happen.
Had to happen.
I think Cody Rhodes is probably going to take a little break, and
that's good.
What I think is probably going to happen, RKO is probably going to get pushed up, because now he's at that next level. He's right underneath John Cena, breaking that record. So, who else are you going to put up against John Cena?
Well, yeah, because he showed up at Raw behind him, and he RKO'd him at Raw.
Well, he retires.
Yeah. No, he's got like 26 views of episodes left on WWE to do. That's what he said on Raw.
Yeah, in
dates.
October.
He said 26 dates.
Yeah, he's done in October.
Yeah.
So he'll come out, he'll talk, someone else will say something. Oh, I'll challenge you, John Cena. You can't take the belt. Blah 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 blah. Who will it? Who will it be?
Well,
Maybe it's Brock.
I think it'll be Randy.
man.
I mean Braun. I'm sorry, not Brock. Braun. Maybe it's Braun Breaker.
Nah, that's too early for him for that, man.
I think it'll be Randy.
He's only been in like the Raw for about a year. He was NXT for a while, but he only got bumped up the last draft last January or whatever.
I mean, he no longer has Intercontinental. What's left?
Yeah,
I look at a succession of belts, right? And so he can win it and lose it. Remember, we're talking about John Cena is a 17-time champion, so you can win and lose it. Hell, we're talking about Raw. Bailey and Larry or whatever, they had it for 24 hours and lost it on Raw.
That wasn't Bailey. That was
not Bailey.
Becky Lynch.
Becky. Whatever. No one likes.
I'm happy about that, dude. I did not want to see more of Becky Lynch.
Well, there you go. So they lost it 24 hours later. Yeah. So we've seen stranger things.
Yeah, that's true.
We've seen stranger things.
That's true.
But especially with this writing crew that they have here, man, I don't understand anything. Well, I just don't get it. Speaking of, we can roll right into Raw. Alpha Academy, why? Why are they there?
Yeah, why
are they there?
Why was that an idea?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
What's that girl's name?
Maxine. Name? That's about it. That's all you got there. I don't know. She's got to do something, right?
Is that her name?
Have her out. Yeah, Maxine Dupree.
I didn't even know her
like
name.
That.
You know what she can do? She can take a mic and she can ask people questions. Hey, what do you think about tonight's match?
She should be an interviewer.
Wow, love the fit.
Let her
love the fit, Kathy Seth Rollins.
Let her shadow Kathy for a day.
Yeah, in that wiggle, that shake that big man does, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Otis doing that. That's gross. It's gross.
I think it's funny.
Let's run down the roll here. I got that here.
You like it.
I think it's funny.
You think it's funny. You think
I
it's
do.
sexy.
I think it's funny. I saw him do it on Twitter, so it was funny.
You think it's sexy.
Raw came out with John Cena, right? Came out with John Cena talking. I thought it was pretty funny with him wearing the belt backwards and him having the flag or the towel on his back, last time or something like that. That was pretty funny. Saying that he was going to retire the belt and all that crap.
Yeah. Travis Scott does not have to come back either.
Yeah.
there's
no, because
there's going to be a wrestling match with him and Cody or something like that, dude. There has to be. Because he lit Cody's face up, man. Gave him a black eye.
And
so yeah, dude. I think that would be funny. Just having
I thought he was going to
street match, with trash cans and ladders and kendo sticks.
Only if it's in Puerto Rico, buddy. Only if it's in Puerto Rico. That's the only place where street fights happen. That's where they originated from. Puerto Rico.
We had the Lynch and Valkyrie. They lost the belt to Morgan and Rodriguez
again. Well, I say again, but yeah, they got it back and retained it. And then actually, speaking of, they wrestled again on NXT.
Oh, did they?
They did and retained it.
I didn't see it this week.
Yeah, I watched it. There's a reason why I don't watch it. I saw it again. I see why I don't watch it anymore.
I had a lot of wrestling over the weekend. I was like, NXT today, man. I'm good.
No, and that's fine. It was just a lot of yelling from the girls. Like, I don't need that.
New Day came out and celebrated their tag team belts.
Yeah,
that was
Kofi looked like a bath rug. Yes, bath mat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm looking at their outfits, and it's like, what are they wearing? That's pretty crazy stuff.
It's the Seth Rollins effect, I guess.
It is. And it's spreading.
Yeah,
it's spreading.
It is.
It's scary.
Oh, Io Sky and that Stephanie.
What I tell you,
I love Stephanie.
Vaquero.
Stephanie.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah,
I love
Yeah.
Stephanie.
I love her finishing move. It's fantastic.
Booker T loves that, man. That's so
Me
funny on
too.
NXT. Sucking
Me
ducky.
Second whack whack.
One thing I told J-Stogs, about that move is
They
I told
roasted him.
Oh my
He
god,
roasted him
dude.
about sleeping during the Hall of Fame.
Man, everybody was asleep. Everybody was asleep.
He said,
That's
"You ain't never
funny.
see nobody pray, dog." I'm praying. Like, you gonna pray in Booker T? What were you
Everybody
saying,
was
Lilly
asleep.
Chan?
Everybody was asleep. But I was saying what I told you on Monday. I was saying how my friend said that should be my finisher. I was like, okay.
Nope. Nope. Your name is Stephanie, and last name ain't Vaquero. So
Well,
nope.
if
It's a bit much. I think only one person can pull that off. You know what I mean? Everybody starts to do
if
it.
Charlotte Flair can do it, I can do it.
Naomi can do it.
Ugh.
Who?
I would not want to see
Naomi.
Charlotte
You don't
Flair
even like Naomi.
burning
Don't talk
butt
about
doing
Naomi.
that.
You don't even like her.
Naomi can do it.
No.
Naomi can do it.
You don't get to talk about Naomi.
Dewdrop can do it.
Ugh. Stop it. Y'all just get crazy.
That was hilarious. No.
Nia Jax can do it.
No.
Lashley
Maybe Bailey can pull it off. I don't know.
BBL Bailey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got lucky.
but I don't think anyone likes her. Man.
Deeter!
She's so boring.
That killed me.
Now we getting the
That
real
killed
Deeter.
me.
Yeah, Bailey got cakes.
Yeah, man, dude. I like Bailey, man. She's all right.
Oh God.
That is great. So y'all need to check out wrestling so we can talk about this stuff more in depth. Always make sure you hit us in the chat. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share the podcast. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's run through it.
Jey Uso came out as the champion with
Great big
him and
celebration. Yeah.
his brother and who's goddamn
Sami
name?
Zayn.
Zayn.
Sami Zayn. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the honorary Us.
Yeah, the honorary. Us.
Honorary.
And then
Lily is real big on that.
Honorary.
Honorary,
Yeah.
yes.
Penta and Dom wrestled, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. They
And
wrestled.
Dom
again.
retained.
That's where JD came out. And
Yeah.
he
My bad. Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Right.
get that, but okay. So, and Braun came out too. Didn't he run?
Yeah, well, that was for
No.
Seth.
That was for
That
Seth.
he,
Because
yeah, he came out for Seth.
We were yelling, Dieter. We were yelling. We're like, no,
Yeah, dude, it's
no,
so good, dude.
no.
Braun
But see-
Breaker and Seth, dude. That's a pretty good team up.
This is what I'm saying though. This is why I think that you're going to see this guy pushed a lot more. And don't be surprised if you do see them as tag team. I don't really see that, but if you see them going for the heavyweight championship or the undisputed, probably not undisputed, but definitely world championship.
Seth had the heavyweight for a while. He had it. I think before Gunther took it or something like that. We were just talking about that. So I would think Seth would try to go for the undisputed. So and then maybe Braun go for the heavyweight, something like that.
I mean, I'm writing a script right
now.
Folks.
Yeah,
I'm writing it out for you.
Somebody get WWE HR on it.
They're both hard workers though in the industry. They're both really good wrestlers. Yeah. So it makes sense to tag them up to like try to promote both of them. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I mean, I didn't think like Braun
that
was
one I didn't
buddies with Seth, but Paul Heyman, probably brought it together or something.
But here's something else to kind of think about too is, I could see. I don't know if it's backlash. I don't know if it's. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I could see Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Braun, and The Rock all showing up, and Cena, yeah. It's all, hey, final boss. To me, that's what I'm seeing, man.
What I'm definitely seeing is Braun Breaker is going to wrestle Roman Reigns. Yeah. And I think that's going to push Braun over. Like he's going to beat Roman. and then that
Yeah.
maybe will start him on his path because
Yeah.
they're both great wrestlers. They both
Yeah.
do the spear, which the
Yeah.
spear is not a wrestling move, but
No,
everybody does the spear these
I was
days.
about to say everybody does it.
So yeah, that and
Everybody's
the
doing it.
kicks. Everybody does a kick. I don't know.
Everybody does a
these.
super kick now,
Everybody
man.
does super kicks. Super kicks here. Super kicks there.
Yeah.
Super kicks
mean,
everywhere. Yep.
Yep. It's like
Wrestling
Oprah,
moves.
yeah.
Everybody
do
does a
super
super
kick.
kick.
You get a super kick.
Right. I do
Look
love
under your seat. It's a super kick. Yeah.
Penta's like a super driver. Man, Penta's got some good moves, man.
Oh.
He's got some good moves.
Yeah.
Great.
He's got
move.
some good moves.
Great.
Here's where I need some help. Well, I don't. They do. Stop getting on the top rope, and waiting, and then like the other person's just sitting there like, okay, I'm ready.
But Braun Breaker's Frankenstein are off the top rope. Oh my god, that was
so
insane. Good, dude. He just hits it. He just bam and drops him down, dude. It's like, wow, dude, this dude's
insane,
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, Braun is the next one. He's the next one, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. All right, so that should finish it up for us for wrestling. Yeah. Make sure you check out the latest stuff so that we can all chat together. But it's going to be great. SmackDown will probably just be a lot of talking. No one cares about it. We're going to try and check.
So weak lately, man.
Oh my god, dude, it's so bad.
It's rough. Yeah.
They need to bring Raw versus SmackDown back. I don't know, something. I will try to watch some AEW this week. I don't know if it'll happen. I just don't.
It was on tonight, man.
It's like
it was
on
on
Wednesdays.
tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
was it?
yeah.
Missed
Got
it.
DVR it. DVR it, man.
Oh yeah, I'm a DVR it. Yeah, I'm right on that.
It's on HBO Max too. You can always watch it on Max. I forgot about that.
That's great. Yeah, okay, yeah. So let's talk about Daredevil.
Rough, dude. You're rough, dude.
So Daredevil, it finished up for this season.
It's already done. Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's done. I think it was only like 9 episodes or something like that. 8 or 9 episodes. I'll say it like this: if you never saw the one on Netflix, you would think this was a great show. The fact that they have the one for Netflix, this is awesome, at best. This is at best a good show. So, second season is going to have to really push it over.
Well, Netflix, man, he was just like a beast. He was just going through everybody. I think they're just trying to ramp him up to that level. I mean, so far what I've seen, it didn't start him off, being a badass. Now, like, I'm on episode 3 or 4, and he's starting to think I'm going to get back into this. But it took a while.
I tell you what, though, Deadshot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, all right. Because he was a good character on the Netflix one.
Yeah,
Deadshot. Yeah,
Deadshot. And then
Bullseye. Is it Bullseye? Or
Bullseye. It's Bullseye. Sorry,
Bullseye.
It's Bullseye.
That's it. Bullseye.
This is Bullseye. Yeah. So Bullseye. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Spoilers here. After that first episode, when you dropped him off the roof, I was like, "Oh, he's dead." And then he opened his eyes. I was like, "Wait a minute. Can he do that?"
Yeah, he's pretty destructible, I guess, man.
Yeah. So this is new.
All right.
This is new. So there's that. Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, I've been watching that a lot.
Is back out, the final season. My goodness, how much I have found out that I hate June. I hate this chick. She frustrates the pure D poop out of me, man.
Oh man,
my God! Like, it's a great show.
It's always like one way. Oh yeah, hey man, I'm gonna help out this, and then like, oh no, I'm gonna help out that. It's like it's back and forth. It's like, dude, make up your mind, man.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Do you want to just die, or do you want to save your friends and family and y'all just live? And I'm so, it's frustrating. I'm almost not going to watch the rest of it, but I have to because I'm so invested in it now. And I was like,
yeah, you gotta see how it ends. Yeah,
I gotta see how it ends, and it's not gonna end how I want it to end.
Probably not. It's probably gonna be bad. Yeah,
it is. It is gonna be bad, and I'll be pissed. So
yeah,
there's that. So we'll see. Yeah. So Handmaid's Tale for sure. All right. What's coming up? Hey, this is a big weekend coming up next weekend. It's a big weekend. If you don't know what it is, folks, there's something wrong with you. Okay.
You got the Thunderbolts, right?
Thunderbolts, May 2nd. Thunderbolts, May 2nd coming out.
I was about to say, I don't know what's going on, but
yeah.
Continue.
It looks pretty good, man.
I work at the movie theaters, and I still don't know what's going on.
You work at the movie theater.
She works at the You don't know? Oh my god!
I just worked there.
Oh, we did.
I worked there, and whenever he's like, "I need a pass," I give him a pass.
I need a pass.
And his 50% off concessions.
That's a good hookup. That's a pretty good hookup there. Nice.
So.
And I enjoy all of it, and I'm here for all of it. So on that, yes. It costs like thousands of dollars to go to the movie theaters.
It's ridiculous.
This time. Come on. But
I have off a couple of days during the week, so I always go like the matinees and get the cheaper price.
There you go. Yeah. So Thunderbolts, Sinners opened up to a great opening weekend. People are trying to poop on it. People are trying to poop on it and say, "Oh, I didn't do that great. It didn't recoup all the." Look, it's a $90 million film. It made like $63 million or something like that in the first weekend. What are we doing, folks? That's a great opening. Okay, no movie has ever recouped on the first weekend. It just doesn't happen. But yes, this one looks great. I didn't realize that it is a vampire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, what is going on here? I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not
I knew it was a vampire movie.
Story. Okay. Huh.
But
all right. That's interesting.
So, love, because I need that pass. So,
Accountant 2. Accountant 2 is coming out. It looks pretty good, man.
Okay.
I like the first one. I know you're not a Ben Affleck guy, but I like
good to me.
He's in the first one. He's like this quirky. You had the on the spectrum, and he had worked at accountant, and then he was like killing like mobster people and stuff. It made no damn sense. All right, but it was okay because like he was a sniper and all. I was like, okay, that's pretty neat. And then he meets up with his brother, and then you don't know it's his brother like fighting. I don't know why, but now in Accountant 2, they're together killing like mobster people. I'm sure if you watch the trailer, it's a lot better than how I explain it.
I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer.
I actually want to see it, except for the fact that they always show Ben Affleck. Then I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm conflicted because I like the Punisher. He's great.
Yeah, I like Berthold. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's playing basically the Punisher in this movie. He really is, right? So
yeah, they're like teaming up and getting the people that like were trying to kill them in the first one, something like that. Yeah,
y'all got that.
Everybody looks nice except for Ben Affleck. So if he doesn't talk in this movie, I'm like, yo, thumbs up. But he's gonna talk and he's gonna ruin it. And he's gonna act.
What other movies got on the list there?
Man, let me tell you something. It's something I was talking to you about, and I'm like, I don't even know how this happened. Apparently, John Cena has a new movie coming out on Prime Video. I believe it will be airing June or premiering June 2nd or sometime around there, called Heads of State. Now, here's the premise. You tell me what you think. This is an action comedy starring John Cena and Idris Elba. Yeah. So apparently John Cena is the president of the U.S.
What?
Alba.
What?
Prime Minister of the UK. And they hate each other. They don't like each other. But apparently there's some terrorist group that wants to kill both of them. So they have to trust only one person in the world, and that's each other. Like, that's the actual write-up.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of this, and they're both in suits, and it's just like, what?
They're on Air Force One or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
The only time
Oh my god.
I can never take John Cena seriously in a suit anymore because of that ice cream video he did in that car and just straight Mandarin. I can't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. He's sitting in a car in a suit, a pinstripe suit, and he's sitting there with this strawberry or whatever ice cream cone, and he's just speaking in Mandarin, talking about ice cream. I can't take him serious. Guys.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey. So he was great in Peacemaker.
Dude,
That's
funny
a
as hell.
great-
Great
Oh my
Peacemaker.
God, that was great show. But this one, I'm not sure.
I like him in Vacation Friends. You guys ever watch that? Funny as hell, dude. Funny as hell, dude.
Funny. Action comedy, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because Peacemaker, he was that. Idris Elba, like he hasn't been good since
He's too serious,
Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, he hasn't been good since Thor. Like there's nothing I'm watching him in since
He
then.
was terrible in that Cats movie, that's for sure.
What's it? Swinger Bell, man. He was in The Wire. The Wire was awesome.
Dude, how long ago was that off?
Yeah.
We're talking about since
Yeah.
then.
Okay. All right. All right, man. But dude, Stringer Bell was like an awesome gangster name. I don't even know what it means, but it's like that's pretty cool.
That's
cool,
great.
dude. And, yeah.
That was the 90s,
Oh, man.
dude. That was like
Yeah,
the early aughts. That was the
Yeah,
aughts, bro.
you got me curious now. He's got the show Luther, right? Luther, The Wire, Thor. God, you're right. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad. He was okay. He was like the team leader.
I forgot he was in that.
He took over for Will Smith. He was Will Smith's character.
I forgot.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Dude.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Yeah, he was. Remember, there was 2 Suicide Squads. The first one had Will Smith, who was Deadeye or whatever.
Right, he was Deadeye because he had the eyepiece. This was Bloodsport. He was called Bloodsport. He had
He's Bloodsport?
Yeah, a different character, man. Because he had like the 2 handguns or something like that.
Yeah. I'm from
Will Smith's guy was kind of like the Marvel version of
Deadshot or Deadeye. Deadshot, whatever. Yeah. Which he was sucked in that too.
I forgot he was even in it.
Dude, I liked the second one. I thought it was funny as hell, man.
The second one is great. The second one is great. I'll give you that.
Man, you are right. He's not in a lot of good stuff. That is crazy.
Nope.
And Thor, I think, was still after that. So, yeah, it's few and far between. And he's a horrible DJ. So, there's that.
Just rip it on him, right?
Every time anybody says something about Idris Elba,
I'm just saying, he is a horrible DJ. I've actually sat in on. I've listened to his set. He was horrible. He is the Black Ben Affleck. He is just that guy, man.
Oh,
what am I doing here? It's crazy. We're all gonna get canceled. We're all getting canceled.
Y'all are getting canceled.
Not for Idris Elba and Ben Affleck. I don't think so. Not for those. Not for those fuckers.
Oh my god,
that's
dude!
Y'all too.
That was funny,
Idris
man.
Elba and Ben Affleck. I don't think so.
That blows my mind, man. I'm looking at his movie list. I'm like, yeah, man. There's not that much.
His IMDb is pretty trash, sir. Pretty trash. So.
Okay.
So there's that. Won't be watching that. But definitely looking forward to Thunderbolts. I think that's going to be a great movie. What else we got going on in May? I think it's really kind of it.
I think there's something else, man, but I could be wrong.
It feels like it, but like I said, Handmaid's Tale. Oh, Andor. Andor came out last night. I haven't seen it yet, but all indications are that it is a good episode. I've really enjoyed Andor season 1. Really, really excited to see season 2. I've been craving.
Season 1 was awesome. I would say Andor is maybe one of the better Disney Star Wars series out there.
Yeah, Ahsoka's good.
Ahsoka's good. The one dude
Mandalorian is
died on it, so now they replaced him.
Oh yeah,
they replaced him with another actor that's pretty good. It should be a good season when they redo it.
Ahsoka's good. Mandalorian.
I need them to add another season of the Mandalorian.
Well, it's over. It's done.
It's over.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. Did you not see the last episode? He's done.
I mean, they didn't like.
It's done.
No, I mean they could do more. I just don't think they can afford them. I don't think they can afford them, is what it is.
Probably
it's Disney. They literally print money. They can afford them because they afforded to put out bad shows and movies.
Like She-Hulk?
Like She-Hulk. Exactly like She-Hulk. Now who's going to get canceled? You don't like women? You don't like women?
Women heroes in Marvel? I mean,
you don't like She-Rose? You don't like She-Rose?
I literally I only said one. I only said one. Now he's gonna get canceled. You still got more on me. You still got more
That's
than
true.
I do. More than I do.
I'm just saying, why? Because I said Idris Elba's the black Ben Affleck? I don't think so. He's horrible.
No. I know things that he's done now, just so you know.
Deeter's like, oh my God, what's
Anyway, I have something.
What do you have?
So, I'm a very big JoJo's fan, right? They have announced the next season, and it will be Steel Ball Run, and I am so excited. It's about horses and cowboys and Western stuff, so I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. But I'm very excited. Been waiting for
JoJo's at
hot minute.
Is that anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I watched a little bit of that. It was a little weird, but it was all right. It was tough. Yeah.
But like once you get going, once it like starts rolling, it's good. It's really good.
All right.
It's one of my favorites. But yeah,
JoJo's what? What's the full name of it?
It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, that's it. Bizarre Adventure. And like every season is a little different than the last one, right? It's not always like continuous.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But
so they're related somehow, some way to the original JoJo.
Yeah.
And so there you go.
The whole thing. But I love it. It's great. It's great.
Well, I finished
JoJo's too, actually.
I finished up leveling up, and leveling up was awesome. It was like
solo leveling is so great.
Solo leveling, that's it. Solo leveling.
It's so amazing.
I like these hands.
Listen, so okay, whatever. Solo leveling is that anime. Yeah. Look, so Crunchyroll is giving their anime awards pretty soon here, so I will be tuning into that. If that doesn't win Anime of the Year, something is really wrong, in my opinion.
I feel like they've been going down. Them and the video game awards, they've been,
Yeah, the IGN, yeah. I don't know.
I'm just kind of mad that Arcane didn't win, but that's whatever. It's fine.
Arcane was awesome. I really liked that.
Good.
That was the anime in that was crazy good.
Arcane is so good.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times though they are biased against American anime and American cartoons. And so
yeah, I can see that. Right, because that's League of Legends. That's an American game. Right.
Like Black Samurai, that should have won so many awards. For whatever reason, it didn't. You have great animation. Samuel L. Jackson is voicing this. I mean, bro, what else you need right there?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Afro Samurai, definitely. If you haven't seen Afro Samurai, go look it up or ask me. I got the DVDs. If you have a DVD player, you can.
I've seen a lot of anime. I just can't keep the names of it up there because I'll just sit there and watch it and just zone out, man. Like when I have time to.
But that's what I like about Solo Leveling.
I've been powering through stuff. Like I seen your flag on the back of your show, the Black Clover. So I start watching that, and that was really good. So
Black Clover is great. Attack on Titan is great. I mean that's
I finished that. That was awesome, dude. Like in the beginning, it was weird. You see these like weird naked these giants coming through. It's like what the hell, dude? Just chopping away. And then they're like, well, let's go fight them. And like only like 3 survive out of their whole crew. It's like, oh my God, dude. Like,
It's great.
you guys really winning this war? Like, what's going on, man?
No, you're
But
not.
it was good. It was good, man.
That is definitely a great one. Let's see what else. I mean, there's some really great animes that are out there in some old school ones. Of course, Dragon Ball has been revamped with Daima. So what I've been told is that you don't have to watch or know about old school Dragon Ball or any of the other Dragon Ball Z stuff. This kind of takes on its own deal. So I've got to get into Devil May Cry. I saw the first episode. Good. Yeah. It's
the music on it's really good, dude. That's like surprises me. Like, it's like a lot of rock music to it. Like, okay.
He's a little quirky in this one. Dante, but I'm definitely gonna keep pushing through it and get to it. So I'm excited for it. I think as we go into the summer, we're gonna see some good stuff. Of course, the summer blockbuster movie, man, I think it really culminates around Superman and Fantastic Four.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Both of them, they're like, what are you guys doing, dude? Another Fantastic Four? I see like they're going with they're going with like the old like timey like looking to it, which is cool. And then I mean like you just the original had Jessica Alba in it. You know what I mean? Like you go wrong with that, dude. I don't know where.
I'm interested to see how this cast works together on this movie because it's very different.
It is very different than everything we've seen, but I
mean, it's still can't be Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah,
and it's still what's the dude that eats Galactus that eats worlds or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So
we haven't still. I mean, we haven't seen Galactus in this form of realm, I believe. Maybe we have when Silver Surfer did come. But it was
like a planet or something like that last time that was eaten.
Yeah.
This time he's in his form. Which, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, there's that. Now the weirdest one had to be the one with Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Blaze. Yeah, that was that version.
Yeah,
that was a weird version.
Yeah, where he went into like a time dimension and got their powers, and then they came back. I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that was a weird one, man.
That was a weird one. That was a weird Fantastic. They have Fantastic Four.
This is like the third version of this movie, somewhat, right?
So they had two with Jessica Alba. They had two with Jessica Alba, and then they had.
Oh, that's right. Because she got married or something like that, right? Yeah.
So there were two there, and then there was
right. He had Galactus, and he had the Doctor Doom was. And then the second version of was just Doom. I think was the villain, and now this you have back to Galactus.
Yeah,
so this is the third. Hopefully it's all right, And then Superman looks like trash. I'm gonna just put that out there.
It's a Superman.
Looks like trash.
I can't say that,
dude. Man of Steel was awesome, and then back in the day, the old ones I grew up with were great. Yeah.
And so, I think a lot of people just, there is James Gunn. First of all, second of all, it's okay. You're revamping this whole thing, kind of going back to, the original Superman to see how we can really get to it. But I don't know. I'm gonna watch it, but we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Hey, look,
check it out here. We'll talk about it here.
Right here on the Buff Nerd Podcast. Look, I'm J-Stogs, Buff Nerd. My God, Deeter tomorrow. Two birds, one show. Him and Ricky T talking about.
We'll be talking about the NFL draft that would be going on, right? That's tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We'll be on as well. So I don't know how we're going to do it. We'll just do it.
I'm going to probably have it on my other screen, and I'll just have it to talk about it or something like that.
Yeah, we're going to have updates. At some point in time, we're going to have, a show, a podcast where it's all of us just yapping on each other. So
Yeah,
it'll be
we
fun.
always do when the Eagles versus Cowboys or something. Always gets a little hot, a little heated. But yeah,
Little heated.
we're all good friends in the network.
Yeah,
We're all
there
good
you
friends in the
go.
network.
Stars, I'm telling you, top six, buddy. Look here, son. Look here.
Oh my god. Yeah, he gets a little heated. But hey, man, he was not wrong, dude. We went to the Super Bowl, and
Went to the Super
our
Bowl.
offensive line is pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive. Well, I mean, you have a great running back that helps to make him look impressive. You gotta admit that.
Hey, he wasn't looking good on the Giants.
They didn't
Yeah.
have. They had a stupid line. I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, right. But dude, I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what the
Never good.
Giants are going to do this year. Like, it's just they already picked up Wilson and Jameis Winston.
Yeah, Winston Jameis. Yeah. Jameis
So
Winston.
are they going to draft a quarterback? Are they going to keep
I
these
don't know.
guys? Oh my god!
I think they're gonna move back, bro. I think they're gonna have to move back, get some more picks.
Like, I think I'm curious about what the Eagles are going to do, but I'm even more curious about what these crappy teams are going to do because they're going to mess it up, dude. You know what I mean? They think it can't.
Of course
do
they're
it.
gonna
They
mess
just
it
can't do
up. Of course they're gonna mess it up, dude. I think they're gonna move back to get Shador. I think they are.
I think they
They're
are.
like-
I mean, you have to, man. You can't run with the guys you got. You
There's
trade them
no
off,
way.
get somebody value. I don't know, man. That's just crazy.
You can't have Malik. You can't have Wilson or Winston throwing to Malik Neighbors and be like, "Oh,
But-
this is a good idea."
In the same sense, you don't have that line, and Shador is going to get beat up. So, do you really want that
That's-
too? You know what I mean?
But that's why you got Wilson and Winston there. So you say, you know what? You guys will take the hits while we crap the bed again, and we'll draft linemen.
You're right. You're
And
right.
Now,
Yeah.
hey guys,
Yeah.
thanks a lot.
Right.
All right,
See you later. There's the
Let's
door.
get this.
You think Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Steelers? Sorry,
Oh,
we
man.
went to some sports. Yeah, it's just-
We did. We did. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But
All right.
we'll talk about it. Check us out on BGSE, on BGSB, Big Game Sports Buzz tomorrow. Deeter and Ricky T will talk about that on their podcast, Two Birds, One Show. Lilly Chan is probably going to go to sleep. No, she has some quiet thing. Yeah, she'll go to sleep.
I'll
hey.
have my quiet thing at 6 p.m.
Well, you don't have to tell the whole world. All right, but thanks a lot for joining us. We surely appreciate it. Make sure that you like, subscribe,
Oh my God,
and
dude, you're
share
rough.
this podcast.
Oh, good night
Thanks
out
for
there.
joining in. Bye.